Hello everybody, I'm Mortika Lacrosse, and this is another episode of Strange But True. Now we got a few stories that we're going to have in this Strange But True, and the first Strange But True story is about, I guess you could say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And that's particularly what this story is about. So let's hop into it, or at least the first story. Hold on. So this first story takes place in southern Thailand. And basically, this woman was walking around the beach, something like a beach like this. Okay, so something like that, right? And she's walking across the beach, and she finds this object, if you will. How does it say? Basically, this strange lump that smelled fishy. Like, she's like, this lump right here smells really fishy. I wonder what it is. So she took it, and she discovered it's whale vomit. Which you're like, I don't think anybody would be excited to find whale vomit. I personally would not be excited and say, yes, I found whale vomit. This is amazing. No, I wouldn't, but there's a reason she was excited to find whale vomit. Apparently, whale vomit is one of the components, if you will, to make a lot of cologne and perfume. Yes, you heard me right. And a lot of women's perfume or a lot of men's cologne, they use whale vomit. Well, it might not be whale vomit. See, the thing is about whale, I can't think of what it's called. Hold on. Let me look real quick. Scrolling. It is known as ambergris. And apparently, back in the day, people used to find this on the beach, right? And when they'd find it on the beach, they didn't know what it was. But basically, they just put it in perfumes and colognes. Which, honestly, to tell you the truth, I always found perfume and cologne a little fishy. So anyways, back in the day, they had no idea where this strange stuff, ambergris, was coming from. But around the 18th century, when whaling became a thing, they discovered it in the intestines of the whales. So it might not be vomit. It might be whale shit. So, that's the first strange but true story. Apparently, you should be excited if you find whale vomit or whale crap, because you could sell it to a cologne and perfume company, and you're like, so? They will pay you thousands and thousands of dollars, and sometimes millions of dollars, for the ambergris because of how of a rare commodity it is. Yeah, in the back of my truck, I got tons of whale shit to sell to you. So, our next story in this Strange But True is about a woman who shot her boyfriend. Now, they're part of, like, this cult that believe that they're reptilian shape-shifting aliens from the Draco constellation. And the strange reason that she shot her boyfriend... So they're both part of the reason that she shot her boyfriend. Let me get to that real quick in a second. So both her and her boyfriend are members of a deranged doomsday cult. And they're convinced that extraterrestrial race of devil-worshipping reptilian shape-shifting aliens...
It's in Japanese.
We're looking to install the Antichrist himself as the supreme ruler of Earth. There's one sentence this author, I'm pretty sure, was never expecting to type out ever. So on that day, Rogers, an Army veteran discharged for medical reasons, and Manio were both staying at the shared apartment. And she had reason to believe, apparently, that he was one of those reptilian shape-shifting aliens. They were just sitting there, he's drinking his coffee. She's drinking her coffee. And then she's like, wait, what the fuck did your eyes just do? You son of a bitch. You're one of those reptilian shape-shifting aliens. And she shot him. Yes, she shot him because obviously he was one of those reptilian shape-shifting aliens. They both got into a disagreement, and the two were kicked out of their cult because of the disagreement. But yeah, basically she shot him with a .45 caliber pistol. She pressed the gun against his head and told him to pull the trigger. Oh, I'm sorry. She didn't shoot him. Apparently, she had him shoot himself because he was one of these rape, raping aliens. No, because he was one of these reptilian shape-shifting aliens. Like, that's just some crazy crap. But I've heard of this whole thing before. A so-called author, if you could even call him an author. David Icke claims that these reptilian shape-shifting aliens are from the Draco constellation, and that there's a planet somewhere, and all the royal family and the political leaders of the world are supposedly these reptilian shape-shifting aliens. And so this woman's like, obviously my man is one of those reptilian shape-shifting aliens, and he had to die. Oh, crazy people. And so the last strange but true story, if you will, is a study that they recently did. A bunch of researchers and scientists. And hold on. So, okay. Dang it, I lost it again. Okay, so study is that cats are actually socially awkward to understand loyalty. So, Foxy, are you just socially awkward, like the study says, or are you just an a-hole? Yes, a bunch of researchers got together and they're like, Jim, I wonder if cats are just socially awkward. And Jim's like, nah, dog, they're just assholes. But apparently, according to research, cats are socially awkward to understand loyalty. They might act like they're royalty, but apparently they have more in common with Ed, who's socially awkward, and he's in his basement, and he's just socially awkward as hell. But that's what the current, study showed. So yeah, apparently they're just socially awkward. They did this study, and where is it? So the research published in the journal Animal Behavior and Cognition tested 36 domestic cats. Out of this sample, 13 were house cats and 23 cats belonged to cat cafes. In case you're wondering what a cat cafe is, it's a cafe where you can go have a cup of joe while surrounded by cats. Okay. And so the scientists divided the cats into two groups, helpers and non-helpers. During the study, cats in both groups were made to watch their owners struggle to open a container and take out the object. The helper cats get to see another person played by an actor. Anyway, so according to the research, after all this mumbo-jumbo stuff, they came to the conclusion, they're like, cats are not assholes. They're just socially awkward. I'm socially awkward, so I get that. No, but in all honesty, I think they're lying. Cats are not socially awkward. If the world was flat, and that this is how we would know the world would be flat, is because a cat would have already pushed a cup off the edge of the earth. Because you'll have like a glass of milk up on your countertop, and that cat will be like, and just knock it off. Right off onto the floor, and there goes your glass of milk. So cats are not socially awkward. I disagree with this research. I think cats are just assholes.